Here on Planet Beer TV, it's been one hell of a year. There's been all manner of nonsense, accompanied by good beer. We've collabed across the industry, making friends along the way. We've started a Patreon community, and even convinced some to pay. So join us as we look back on the beers of this year past, in a slightly longer than expected 2-hour plus podcast. Sponsored by Mosaic Board Printers.
Oh, sup ho ho hoplords. It's a very special Christmas edition of the Fancy Beer Name podcast.
I wish it could be Christmas every day. Hey,
Come on, kids.
don't do that. Oh God, no, you can't say "come on, kids."
But that is what Roy Wood does in that video.
I know,
He goes,
but our
"Come
last
on."
podcast kind of it was very heavily slanted towards sexual predators, and
It was.
I'm getting that vibe again. So let's just put that away for Jesus' birthday's sake.
Okay, well, but also, that was a very well-received podcast episode.
It was.
We've
It was.
had lots
it
of
was.
people talking. We can't top that opening 15 minutes.
Well, I can actually because Roy Wood, right? So the singer of Wizard
What's he done now?
and formerly of The Move.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Well, not many people do. So have I ever told you about my Roy Wood encounter?
Nope.
Okay. So Roy Wood's a bit of a local celebrity around by us, right?
Yeah.
He's from, I think he's from Kings Winford or maybe Wallheath.
Let's have a look.
I think, or
It's gotta be close.
If he's not from there, he lived
Is
there.
he
for a long
dead?
time. How dare you take that back immediately? I think he is actually.
Is he? No, he's alive.
Oh, it's one of those things. So
Jesus.
we'll get into that in a second.
He looks rough.
He looks bad, doesn't he? I just saw a photo of him pop up on your phone.
Kit Screen.
Oh, he's a Brummie then. Okay, but he lived in the Black Country, right?
Yeah.
When I was working in Dudley as a young man, like maybe 23, 24 maybe, it was a really, really icy winter's day in Dudley. And if people don't know Dudley, it's all uphill.
Yeah.
Even when you go
It's hills.
downhill, you're going uphill in Dudley. It's weird. But it's not really steep hills, isn't it? The ice on the car was so bad, I couldn't get traction at some traffic lights to actually start my car.
Wow.
I started rolling backwards. I revved and revved, and I slid backwards, and there's people behind me beeping the horn. Got a bit panicky. I hadn't been driving for very long. Shit myself a little bit. I say I haven't been driving for very long. I've been driving for about 5 years. But I kind of shit myself, and a man sat on the bonnet of my car, literally jumped on it, pushed down with all his might, and sat on it.
On the bonnet.
On the bonnet to push traction onto the wheels so I could rev enough to move the car forward slightly and get off the incline of the hill.
That's a ballsy move because, I mean, the alternative to that is that what he also does is pushes your car further down the hill.
And do you know who that man was?
Oh, was it Roy Wood?
No. Roy Wood was at the lights. True story. As the man was sat on my car, I looked across, and Roy Wood was stood there, just going like that. And I'll never forget.
Oh, so
Because-
I like that. That story subverted all my expectations.
Well, you know, it was a bit weird that he was dressed like the Santa Claus outfit.
was he dressed in that? And it was
from the Christmas video? Yeah. But you know, there we go. No, but seriously, true story. That was Roy Wood.
So, what are we getting up to for this festive Christmassy episode? What are we going to be doing?
So we thought we'd take a bit of a break from the usual nonsense that we do and put a bit of Christmas structure around this. So when what was that? Oh, that looked like you had some kind of weird Bukaki. Ooh. Yes, yeah, don't do that.
No, okay.
How many dicks are you jerking?
5.
Five dicks.
Yep.
So, oh dear. Let's put some weird things in my brain. Anyway, so we thought what we'd do is have a bit of a reminisce over the past year, 2025, as mental as it's been for everybody.
What a year.
But not look back at, the usual highs and lows. We thought we'd look back on our beers of the year.
Again, because we did this last year.
Did we?
We did the Beer of the Year awards last year. We focused more
Was I
on
there?
that. Yeah, you were there. Yeah.
Go
Desht won the
Of course it did. I remember really.
channel, yeah.
I remember really. But for all our new followers, we're going to be talking about 8 beers of the year, and through that lens, perhaps have a wry look about upon 2025.
and also on
so it
top of
goes.
that, what we're going to do to gamify this whole experience is we're going to give you our 10, or at least we're going to tease the 10. And then we've got 6 beers here, which we haven't yet drunk this year, but we think are potential contenders or challengers that could actually make their way into that top 10. So they could actually knock off some of the contenders that are, or some of the ones that are already there. Their name's in lights, but the lights aren't switched on yet. That's the thing.
That is the thing. The other thing is we're going to name 6 beers each, so that's 12 beers, not 10. So
Well, whatever. Top
so
12.
you know,
Well, I'm going to have to
get the basic structure right.
I'm going to have to think of a 6th, but yeah, okay. What we're also going to do to keep this spicy, so we're going to give each other a question. Do you want to ask the first one?
Well, just to recap what we're doing, we've got 6 little parts here. We're going to talk about, each of us are going to talk about our 6 beers of the year. We're going to drink a new potential contender for beer of the year, which we haven't tried yet. And we're also going to ask a question. So, I mean, that's just marriage made in heaven, if you ask me.
Sold to that man in the magnificent Christmas jumper.
Oh, yeah. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Look at that. Look at that. We got on these way too late. We got them panic printed this afternoon at a local shirt printery in Stourbridge.
Yes, they're still called printers.
Called Pentagraphics. So shout out to those guys. Chris at Pentagraphics sorted us out, and Jack, our podcast guy, was basically running around for us because we were both too busy.
I've always wanted a runner.
So, but you know, it's nice when you've got friends that will do that for you. True friends. Right. Okay. So let's just now reveal our 6 to some degree. Let's perhaps not give away the exact beers just yet, because we're going to kind of get into that as we
Tease.
give a little bit of a tease. But yeah, let's go top 6. So I'll do mine first. So I have on my list an IPA from Russian River, a tipper from one of my favourite breweries in the world,
Who could that be?
a dark mild,
Yeah.
a beer that we've collabed with someone on, and a style which is, I mean, potentially illegal because it's called a Russian Imperial Stout, which, you know, arguably since the Russian annexation of Crimea and the war, maybe it shouldn't be a thing.
Call it a drone stout.
Exactly. But from a brewery called Pomona Island in Manchester.
Who haven't, as far as I'm aware, tried to annex a
They've
another
not
country.
invaded.
No.
Well, maybe Salford.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if that counts.
yeah.
But anyway, that's my 6. Oh, no, and that's 5.
6.
Doombar.
Fuck off.
Well, I've only just realised that we're supposed to have 6. You dropped that on me, so I'm just going to say Doombar.
Right.
I'm just going to... You flagged up that I had Doombar as a 5 this year.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Yeah, lean into the chaos.
Right, so okay. Well, you mentioned that in your mid-year beer review,
Yeah.
and quite frankly, I'm going to fucking slate you for that later.
said it. I can't take it back.
What was that then?
I don't know.
Who was that?
I don't know. Come on.
Right, so I've got a Romanian stout.
Nice.
I've got a classic beer by a local brewery to us. I've got a big old pastry stout from that there America. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah.
Also, I've got a massive quipper, which may or may not have been on my mid
I think I know
2025
exactly
beer
which
review.
one that is. Yeah.
Again from that there America. And what else have I got? Oh yeah, probably one of the best beers the UK has produced in 2025.
Ooh, that is a tease.
Oh, that's 5 again. I've done that. Oh yeah, the other one is I've got a beer from a maybe not very well-known UK brewery, and it's less about the beer and more about the situation I was in when I had it.
It sounds erotic. Let's press on with the first.
It wasn't. Just
let me be the judge of that.
for you weirdos out there listening for the sexual content.
Let me-
There's no happy ending for you boys.
I don't know.
Girls.
I've had tough wanks. Let's go with
And
one of
you've
yours.
always won.
I've always won. Come on.
Right, what's your first beer? Prick.
Mine is Simcoe 25 by Russian River.
I mean,
So-
let's be honest. Russian River, we're talking creme de la creme.
Yes, and this is a beer that I had at Love and Beer Festival with Johnny Garrett and Jack Barron.
Oh,
Yeah, so I think
all three of you.
all three of us.
Ah, beer
so
friends.
Jack was replacing you because you were in France.
I couldn't be bothered.
in
I
Bordeaux.
forgot it was happening.
Yeah, you didn't turn up like you didn't turn up for your hair appointment.
Yeah. Oh, did has our hairdresser been talking again out of school?
He said he didn't even show up last time. He's been working too hard.
Forgot the other day.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so Simcoe 25. It is the 25th. It's a single hop Simcoe IPA that's brewed to basically celebrate that hop on its 25th birthday, and I believe that this beer is in there not just because it's one of the best breweries in the world, one of the best hops in the world, but also the situation that I was in, the people that I was drinking it with, everything was just right. And I think that's why it heightens that to an absolute 5.
Absolutely
So
brilliant.
many thanks to Johnny or Jack for getting that beer. I don't know who got what, but I was just lucky to be there to enjoy it.
That's when I hear that, I'm jealous that I wasn't there. So yeah, Russian River just fucking amazing.
And that was the other thing as well. I probably enjoyed it because I knew that you weren't drinking it.
Yeah, sounds about right. The secret ingredient is spite. Before I mention my beer of the year, I'm going to start pouring the first of our potential contenders for beer of the year.
Yeah.
Chris, while I'm pouring this, do you want to explain?
Yeah, so
beer?
this one, is this the Third Moon Pills?
It is the Rawaka Pills.
So for those of
Rawaka
you...
Kills in my part.
Kills, yeah. So for those of you who watched the farm trip interviews, and you would have known that there was a brewery on there called Third Moon from that there Canada,
Who we loved.
and honestly, this beer was kind of the beer of the festival for us. We just couldn't stop drinking it. It was our beer of the festival to some degree. I think we just all agreed that this was great and we could just keep drinking it.
Yeah, I think we
is
mentioned
strange.
it already. It's like I remember having a glass of it in the rain underneath an awning, but it was pissing down rain. I just want to stop here and drink this beer all day.
Yeah.
And if every tap on this festival was pouring this, I'd be quite a happy man.
And the other thing with this one is, I mean, I don't know. Was that one Ruaka? I can't remember. I don't know if that was the same kills or whether it was a different one.
I don't know because I was smashed for most of it.
What I will also flag up is this year has definitely been a year for Ruaka. It's been everywhere. It's been in a lot of beers.
Rawaka, I hardly knew her.
Just bacon everywhere.
Bacon everywhere, smoky bacon.
It's just nuts. And it's a nice crispy number. What was your first beer, by the way?
Oh yeah, so I think maybe this was also in my mid 2025 beer review, but it was Circles by Beretta.
I remember it well. I think I also gave that one a 5 or a 4.75.
I had a look on Untapped, and yes, you also. In fact, you said something quite nice.
Did I?
Oh no, you didn't, because you never do.
Wow.
You put. I don't remember much last night, but I remember this because we had been in Jules in in Manchester.
Jewel MCR.
Salford, actually, I think, isn't it? Is it technically Salford?
I think it is.
Or is it literally Salford?
Yeah, but I mean, it is called Jewel MCR.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Sam, but Jules, and we were with 2 of our patrons.
Yeah.
Phil
Well,
and
3 of our patrons, because John Taylor was there as well.
Of course, John was there, but we don't count him.
You too can get involved in our Patreon. Just head on over to it in the link and sign up for free, but then also give us some money if you want.
And also, heads up, if you do sign up, you will get exclusive access to our 2026 get-together,
Yes.
which may or may not be in Jules in Manchester.
Yeah.
But it will be.
Well, that's what we said. No, we can't take that back.
No,
We booked it.
I guess I should tell him.
You should.
No, so that was great. What can you say about it? 11% massive stout full of coconut and
Absolute
cacao
banger.
and cinnamon and all that usual good stuff, and it knocked me out. And I'm not a massive barrel aged stout fan anymore, but that was just fantastic. Good company, great beer, cracking.
That was really good. And back to this. I mean, is this as good as you remember it?
I don't know if this is what we had.
I don't think it is. I think it's a different one, isn't it?
It's
a Kills, but
they had a
hops
few of the
differently.
kills, so their kills series, which is called Third Man Kills. I don't know if it was, but regardless, that's an exciting little lager, isn't it?
It is.
It's really hard to get sort of excited about lager. When a lager's done well, you just go, "Whoa, good lager."
Strong and honest.
Strong, honest, doing the job all day long. But that's got a load of character to it. It honestly, it feels more like maybe even a Bright IPA to a degree than it does a lager.
You know what? I can see that.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
I mean, for a start, for a lager, it's hazy. It's
Yeah.
it's got the colour of something a bit more, traditionally hopped.
It looks like our Bright IPA, yeah.
But it is,
You're right.
it is a big hop lager, and it's crisp. It's got a little bit of bitterness, but not overly so, and nice. Like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll come back to that as to whether we think that this can make it into our top 10.
Actually, Mr. Rowley, can you just pass me the can back? Well, just for continuity's sake, we'll put these here. Thanks, dude.
My instinct is saying no.
I don't think so.
I don't think it'll push any of the 10 that we've
No.
got in there, or the 12 that we've got there.
I'm not getting the wow factor I did when I had it.
No.
Or whatever version we had at River Farm Trip.
No, that's true. Right. I mean, on to one of the quickfire questions. Even though they're not quickfire, these are just AI generated questions. First question then from me: what's your favourite video that we've done this year? It's raining cats and dogs out there.
I am going to say this is a bit of a weird one because we did so many, but it was one of our Rivi farm trip videos, and it was back end of the day. We were interviewing most people, and it was with, funnily enough, Third Moon.
Chris from Third Moon.
It was Chris and
He was lovely.
Bebo,
yeah.
Bebo, who wasn't in the video. He was sort of sat there, just taking. He was the vibe man. Bebo was.
Yeah.
And the reason I think it's probably one of my favourite videos is one, it's the standout video for me from Rivington because I think I got hypnotised by
Nice.
Chris.
He's very, very endearing, wasn't he?
He was like
Infectiously,
one of these
positive.
these kind of hype men who kind of their whole thing is to promote good feeling in you,
Yeah.
and motivational
He's
speak.
the sort of guy that comes round to your corporate conference and
Yeah.
he's the keynote speaker.
but without any of the cuntism that comes with it.
Yeah, cuntism. Nice.
And he just kind of looked at us, and I sort of went a bit. I mean, I am strictly heterosexual, strictly,
Okay.
but
This is,
do you know what I mean?
yeah, this took a turn.
I mean, right there and then, I'd have gone. If it was to say to me, Paul, would you like me to take you away to an island and marry you? I'd have probably gone. Give me 10 to 20 minutes to think about it.
Yeah. You wouldn't even have thought about it. You'd have just gone.
That's what I'm saying.
I could see you. I could see you, actually.
That's what I'm saying. Just give me
You were halfway
10,
there.
10, 20 minutes to just think of a way to tell my
I'm
wife.
trying to think of where they fell in the lineup, actually. Like, how much beer had you had at that point?
It wasn't so much the beer. It was just
Halfway.
It was more
end.
the fact what we are being slightly facetious, but Canadian wit, humour,
Yeah.
just this really pleasant demeanour. He was really honest about his brewery. He was really passionate about what he did, but he didn't come across as overly so. He just said, "This is what we do. We're really good at it, and I hope people like us."
Yeah.
Do you like us? And I went, "Yeah."
He also,
Don't even know you. I think you're great.
I also asked him a political question, didn't I, about like cunty Donald Trump,
Oh, yes.
and the tariffs and stuff. And even then, he's still just like, he didn't incriminate himself. He kind of said his point. He basically said essentially that it's unfortunate and that he didn't like it. But he kind of just, it was so diplomatic. It was so goddamn Canadian.
Yeah, it was so nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, that combined with the fact that we just had probably one of the best lagers of the year, if not the best lager of the year, just stood out to me. And yeah, really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed the chat. And I enjoyed watching it back, actually.
That's nice. So it was a nice video for you to watch back on. That's good. Strong choice.
How about you?
I was going to go basic bitch and say our most recent video of the craft beer channel, because I did enjoy that one.
That was great.
But because it's so recent and I want to take a little bit of a step back, I am going to say, and also this would also fall into the category of if ever there was a question that popped up that was like, what video do you not feel got enough love? Which I think is a lot of our videos, to be honest.
So you're just shoehorning in loads of other questions so you can answer multiple things.
I would say the UK versus Europe showdown that we did.
Was that this year?
With Johnny Macro.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So it was just one of those videos. I had a great time editing it. I had loads of fun filming it because it's obviously the illustrious return of Johnny Macro on the channel as well. There were some great beers on display, and I thought from a kind of editing point of view, I managed to get a really great 20-something minute video, and it only got 300-something likes in the end, 350 likes.
Story of our life.
No, 350 views. 350 likes would be nice. No, just 350 views. So I just think that sometimes, not to start getting all ranty about it, but that stuff's criminally underrated.
Yeah, well, we've had a little bit of a boost with the craft beer channel stuff, so yeah. Hopefully,
for sure,
we can continue to give you quality content through the haze of a bunch of drunken middle-aged men. Are you ready for a question, Chris?
Well, yeah, I guess that's how this goes.
But are you ready?
I don't know, it depends on the question, Paul.
Okay. What beer have you regretted not being able to showcase on the channel this year? Is there anything that you've had that stood out to you and we haven't mentioned it at all? Don't say Doom Bar.
No. I suppose I've managed to get hold of some of those off-user cream stouts that we've talked and learned about.
Yes.
And I really want to get one of those on the channel. I think it'd be quite nice to do like a little styles in focus of that.
We didn't get them that long ago, right?
Well, I've had them for about a month.
They'll last.
Oh,
we can do something in the new year.
But I mean, still, like when you've got something like, off-user and blackout and a coconut and coffee cream stout, it's like, come on.
Okay. Well, let's
sit on my face.
Yeah, off-user, sit on my face. That's illegal in Portugal. It isn't. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, we've got them. We need to drink them, so let's do a video of those next.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah.
Faux show.
It was a beer that I really wanted to showcase because ultimately I don't even know if I like it. Like, presumably I will, but I don't know.
I'm really intrigued because cream stouts are such a mental invention.
Yeah.
Which is basically a lump. Just a lump of
It's
beer.
like opening up a can of coconut
just
cream.
And it hasn't started leaking. You have to prod it with your nails and stuff. Yeah. So my well-renowned hatred of, things like smoothie sours and things is already playing on my brain a little bit. But
it might balance out with the coffee.
I do like heavily lactosed stouts and really sweet flavored stouts as well. So.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it.
Back at your sister.
Thanks, sister. Probably yet again, and I'll probably keep saying this if we haven't done it this time next year, but we still haven't done anything by St. Mars the Desert. And
True.
We haven't done any of their Smodfest beers at all.
I've kind of, that's your dog just making some whimpers. I think we need to kind of go with the hint. Yeah, the hint that she's giving us, which is, you need to go to Smod. I think that's what she's saying.
Yeah. So I'll say it every year until we do Smod.
Yeah, I mean, let's do it. Isn't it?
Slightly annoyed that the craft beer channel have done something on them recently?
Well, we just have to go and do better.
Because we've been farting on about it for years, and then we just haven't done anything with them at all. So anyway,
Yeah.
okay. Before the next beer, then, Chris, have we got anything from our patrons?
Yeah, so we've got something here that came in from Luke Aldersley, who was actually Patreon number 1. He was patient 0? Patient 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, he actually signed up to the Patreon before we'd launched it. We got the page.
Oh yeah, I remember
The
that.
page yet, and then he just sort of like signed up to it, and we're like, whoa. We went to message him saying like, dude, this ain't ready. Anyway, so he's given us a little story because we did put out for beer related stories or give us your beers of the year or whatever. And he gave us an epic, a Homer's Odyssey, or a Hopmer's Odd.
No.
Anyway, no.
No.
Anyway, it was. Merry Christmas, gents. I'd like to share a beer-related story with you. As beer geeks, we can often embark on quite the adventure for some quality produce. I was once in Edinburgh with a couple of friends on the search for some German lager. Good. Yes. If you're going to do it right. Upon Google Maps,
It
does say upon Google Maps,
Okay.
we saw those magical words, beer keller,
Nice.
and wandered on over and down into the cellar of the famous Frankenstein pub and into what could only be described as a scene from an American sitcom.
Cheers.
Probably.
I'd hope so.
Prost?
What?
Prost?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Cheers in German.
Sorry, that was so slow. I was thinking, I've never heard of this Prost. What are you on about?
We were met by an almost empty room complete with stage and benches, greeted by a middle-aged man asking if we had tickets for the show.
Ah, nice.
Well, we were perplexed. We weren't aware of any sort of show, so we asked about the beer, and the fella reluctantly allowed us into the show and over to a small corner where they were pouring a knockoff unbranded Helles. I think I know this place. This is just Beer Keller.
yeah.
This is just
They used to be
Beer
one in
Keller, the
Wolverhampton.
brand.
Yeah.
So in Newcastle, I had a very similar experience to this where we went in a stag do about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we walked into Beer Keller and it was just dead. This sounds like it was later on. But anyway, yeah, so we took our seats to enjoy our pints, but we were then told to move to the back as we didn't have any tickets. Fair enough. Time passed, and what we now realised was a comedy show was due to start imminently, but we were the only people present.
Oh, no.
Another gentleman, the comedian, hobbled out onto the stage, devastated that no one had turned up.
Oh, this is taking a horrible turn.
Yeah, he approached us, apologised for wasting our time and offered us free tickets to return next week when there might actually be an audience for a refund for the tickets that we didn't. It was heartbreaking but quite hilarious, so I guess some comedy was served. We finished our pints and left promptly, baffled by what we had experienced. Clearly, the organisers needed to up their marketing game next time. I mean, yeah.
That's just shit, though, isn't it?
It is shit. And he just said, perhaps you both have an interesting story about chasing a pint. Anything as bizarre as that?
Not bizarre, but well, if we through the lens of 2025, we went to Liverpool. Heard of that?
Heard of it.
Recently.
Went there with you recently?
Yeah, with you recently. It was weird.
Not been there lately.
We went to Liverpool on a match day,
Oh, God.
which is always fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the way back on the train was eventful, to say the least. Wasn't it? In fact, the way back on the train was more fun than most of Liverpool, to be honest with you. And
That's not true.
I don't mean Liverpool. I just meant it was more fun than a lot of the places we went to Liverpool because it was just comedy. It fit through and through.
It's comedy if you find drunken hazing funny.
It was pretty funny.
I mean, yeah, okay.
I mean, we laughed.
We did laugh.
In fact, you pointed at one point.
John Taylor wasn't finding it very funny.
He doesn't find
but
it
he
funny.
works on the train, so
Yes, he was thinking, this is my livelihood.
yeah, he's not
Yes.
fucking arseholes.
But no, kind of. I can't really think what I've done this year that would. I can't even think of like a silly night out I've had, to be honest with you.
No.
I mean, the one thing I can vividly remember from Liverpool, even though we were completely smashed, is trying to get back from Asvex to the train station to go home, and you kept doing weird sex noises repeatedly, like loudly. So
I forgot that I was doing that. but I
people
remember
kept turning around and not knowing where the sound came from.
I mean, that is the point. That's the joke.
Agent of chaos.
Yeah, that was it. Because we went back to the Dead Crafty, which is a great place.
Great
actually.
place.
If you are going to Liverpool, Dead Crafty Brew Co. Great. The guy who served us there was absolutely on form. He was like just.
It was wonderful. He wasn't there on the second.
He wasn't there on the second. I mean, some people have to go home eventually.
Yeah, I don't think they should.
They can't all work.
I think it's your business.
Yeah,
You should be there all
working
the time.
90-hour week.
Yes.
But no, so we only originally went to go there for a second time just to get some train cans, but we ended up staying there again for another couple of pints. It was too much. I didn't even want them.
Yeah.
And then we got on that train, and then it was like that guy that was called Tommy, who was basically being rugby hazed
Yeah.
into downing a can of Strongbow dark fruits a few times.
He threw up.
Yeah, he threw up on his lap, which was next to us, in the toilets, further up the train. He was throwing up everywhere. It was disgusting.
Thankfully, it was only Strongbow dog fruit, so it didn't leave a stain.
Yeah, just like he was vomiting blood. But
Probably was.
But he also, they stopped at Stoke. Tommy was staying on, but then all the guys that had been hazing him
Just got off.
the train, and then I said to like Tommy's mates, I was like, "Aren't they with you?" And they're like, "No, I've never seen them before." And I was like, I was like, "You've just let your mate take that from a bunch of strangers that are just encouraging him to binge drink, and he might choke on his vomit tonight."
You might do.
Tommy's okay.
Oh, well, sorry of the fittest, isn't it?
That's true. Yeah.
Yep.
But no, in answer to Luke's question, I think what I'm trying to say is no. I don't have any beer.
My life's a bit tame nowadays.
I've definitely gone out on the hunt for a beer, and I'm not sure if the beer was ever worth it.
Yeah. I mean, Love and Beer last year was a different situation because we lost our marbles collectively, and that was good.
Yeah, we forgot where we were.
And
That was fun.
we browned out for most of it, so that was cool. But no,
What I'm more in risk of at the minute is dehydration.
yes, let's get our second beer on the go, please, sir.
Yeah. So
Watch your bird.
the next contender is a double IPA
Yeah, it is.
from Overtone. Pure magic. This is one of their birthday beers, I believe. So they release this every year as one of their special edition birthday
On their
beers.
birthday.
Yes, and this is a dipper hopped with Galaxy, Motueka, and Strata. I'm excited. I don't see much Galaxy around anymore.
I don't see much overtone.
There ain't much of it.
Have
So
you noticed this?
I got this from my Bruiser box because I saw that they were having a birthday thing. So I was like, well, I definitely need to get that because also Overtone historically have some absolute 5 out of 5s on my...
They are one of the great British breweries.
Yeah. And I'm still pissed off that I went to Glasgow and realised that they didn't have a tap room in Yorker. Fuckers, sort it out. Open it up. Open up. That's for our podcast guy there.
Guy!
But yes, this beer, I'm expecting it to hit me.
It looks like hop custard.
It looks fantastic. Look at that. For those of you that are just listening, you're missing some real attractive beer porn.
You're listening to the Beer Smelling Report.
The beer smelling report. That's nice.
It smells good.
Yeah. Right. Let's hit our.
Oh, that is a bitter bastard.
It's really nice, really well balanced. That.
That's very Galaxy-y.
Yeah. It is. It's that kind of a bitter abrasiveness to it, but it's not too much. Like it's not too aggressive and fighty. I think it's a really good beer, but I'm gonna have to sit on that a little bit because I don't think it's showcasing my favourite hops. But anyway, let me just smash it back. See what happens. So, another beer of the year for me. The Don tipper from.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Of
10%.
Of course.
It's essentially Even Sharks Need Water, but tippered. And I'm going to say it. It's the best tipper I have ever had.
Really?
Yes,
That's big words, man.
it is. It's fantastic.
I had a quick look on Untapped when I knew you were going to say this one, and I gave it a 5 as well.
Yeah, I mean it's a strong beer. I really like what Verdant are doing at the moment with like kind of padding out the portfolio with
Bigger.
dipper and a tipper. Yeah.
Bigger, harder, faster.
Exactly.
The George Lucas effect. Yeah.
If I was having, I think might they do a tipper? I've already done tipper putty, but might they do an IPA version?
Hear me out.
Yeah,
A quipper version of People, Money, Space, Time.
that'd be nuts.
Get on it, Verd.
But I'd love that. Yeah,
Do you imagine that? Nothing in between.
You've really got
Straight to quipper.
your session IPA version. What that? Yeah, or a quipper. But yeah, that's mine. And they're going to make.
You know what?
I don't even need to say much about it.
Don't have to argue with it. It's great. It's good. My second beer is another stout, actually.
Okay,
This time from Parish.
nice. You do love Parish.
I do because I think Brew Export started throwing Parish out really early on when they started, and I got a lot of exposure to Parish. And again, I find a lot of Parish IPAs almost painfully American sweet sometimes. So they're quite bad offenders at that. However, the bigger stuff, again, I've bought into quite a lot because I've learned over the past few years that actually American sweetness shines in the bigger beers,
Yeah.
the tippers and the quippers. However, the Swamp Stacks is up there because that's what it's called, Swamp Stacks, because
More like Swamp Ass. Sorry, yeah, carry on.
no, not really, because it's a pastry stout, and again another style again,
I don't
which
expect to see
is
that.
almost on my anti
Yeah,
palate, but it just absolutely killed it. And most of these big beers I have happen at a very specific time. It's when me and Hannah, my wife, we've had a lot to drink in the day, and we open up something stupid.
yeah.
And if it stands up to the rest of the big beers we've had, it's usually a winner. And I remember both of us looking at each other going, "Oh yeah."
Go on then.
And then we drank the beer. That was a sex joke. No, but it's fantastic.
Okay, well that's good. I mean, funny that you say that about the Parish, because this is reminding me of an American IPA.
It's very American.
Yeah.
When I started drinking it, it was very bitter and it wasn't a bit acrid. It's settled a little bit now and it's becoming quite sweet.
It's great.
It's settling into itself. It's great. Love it.
I think that's got potential.
That's up there, isn't it?
It's got potential to,
It's up there.
dethrone something.
What? Hang on. How strong's this?
8%.
Cheers, Jack.
8%.
yeah,
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
8% out the door. Or whatever. I'm just trying to think
Fuck
of
you.
things that
No
people say.
cap.
Yeah, 8%, no cap. 8% for cash.
I still don't know what that means. No idea.
No cap. It just means no joke.
What's cap mean?
I don't
Oh, do you mean there's not like a lid to it?
guess so, yeah. It's bussing.
Yeah, it's bussing, yeah.
This
Yeah.
dipper is bussing.
Yeah.
No cap.
Yeah. Speak less.
This is me just talking like a brain rot Gen Alpha. Might just do. Should we do like a Patreon thing where we only talk in Gen Alpha slang?
Yeah, but I'd be lost instantly.
I know, but that would be the fun of it.
You've got your because you've got a young
40-year-old.
child. Yeah, I know,
But
but
she doesn't speak that.
no, but she's going to start picking up stuff from school.
Oh, she will. Yeah,
You've already got a lead in.
she's already running around and shouting.
I mean-
6, 7.
You knew about Skibidi Toilet before most people did. So
Yeah. Right. Okay. Questions then. What have we got? Give us
shall I
give us a
give
quizzy,
you-
mate.
Shall I give you the quizzy?
Give us a Christmas quizzy.
Okay, this is a good one. All right,
Go on then.
we'll stay semi serious and on topic. So, which 2025 trend do you think will actually shape the state of beer in 2026?
That's a good question. And I kind of want to say, could this be the year that we influence the bright IPA style into existence proper, into cementing itself as a thing? Because obviously not necessarily us, but Craft Beer Channel, who are doing a lot of the heavy lifting there.
Yeah,
because I think that both of those beers were really well received on the whole. There was obviously some detractors, as you usually get. But what we're hoping to do is team up with Malt Miller and do some brewing kits for those.
That'd be nice.
So we could actually have a go at brewing one ourselves, which Patreon Stuart Evans has asked us. He said, "When are you going to homebrew your Bright IPA?" Maybe we should give that a knock at some point. And well, presumably the answer to that question is when Malt Miller release the kit and we can buy it for a respectable price of I don't know, whatever that stuff costs.
Yeah,
give it a go.
We're kind of emboldened now as well because our Bright IPA, it wasn't a competition, although it was really.
Well, we won. That was the official.
If it wasn't a competition, we still won it anyway.
So what? Actually, on the subject of that, I want to come back to a really good comment that someone put on Craft Beer Channel's video, which was basically pointing out that Beak, the daddies of the Bright IPA style, have used NZ hops in some of their Bright IPAs before. So Johnny's big criticism of our beer, I'm sorry, just to come back on that, to push back a little bit.
Yep.
Beak have used NZ hops, and I think that's what I was also. We'd seen that in our research. I just realised that I did a very terrible job of coming back to Johnny on that whenever he flagged it up on camera. But I think that's because Johnny's such a charming man. I don't want to get into a fight with him.
Yeah, it's fine. We all know that we won. That's all anyone needs to know.
Ryan did it for us.
I mean, Ryan won really, but you know, we'll take the credit.
The real winner is Chainhouse.
Yeah, the real winner is mine back.
Because
from lifting up
that
small quantities of hops.
And also other people's backs
Malt.
from that little tip that he gave about bottom filling the mash tun.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's handy knowledge.
It was good. It was good.
But no, so I suppose to come back to your question, though, I would say that I think we're going to see the New England hazy style get bitterer. I think there's now, that's my prediction. That's a trend that I think I'm starting to see now that I think will happen. I think people are getting sugared out.
This is probably a bigger subject for its own video, but yeah, I keep seeing this demand for bitterness to make its way back into all styles of beer, because I think it seems to me that people's palates are now refining quite nicely and getting a little bit sort of fruity hazed out a little bit, which is heartening to a degree because, you know, bitter the better, really. I've always said that. Bitter the better.
Bitter the better, yeah.
Bitter, more bitterer, the more betterer.
More bitter.
We'll talk about it, but yeah.
That's going to be...
That's a good shout. So you think Bright IPAs could be a thing?
Not for such a bright IPA. I'm going to say more that the New England, I think I'll be a bit more vague in my prediction and say that I think the New England style will get bitterer. Bitterer.
Yeah, less fruity haze.
Less
bitter.
cloyingly sweet.
Yeah,
and I think we're going to see more of an embrace of those sort of
old-fashioned American-style bitterness.
I think so.
Good.
The return of the old school IPA, hopefully.
Yep. Return of the IPA. Once again. My God.
Oh, my God.
My God, Kez.
Back at you. What's your thing?
Don't know. Ask me one. I'll tell you.
What brewery has impressed you the most this year?
I think I mentioned this brewery last year as well, and I'm going to do it again. Beak.
You're going to go Beak. Okay.
Because, again, they've upped the ante. Last year they did our favourite beer of the year, which was a lager. This year they've done something which I didn't think I'd get this far into my jaded beer journey, which is they did a double IPA, which I've now drank 3 times, and it hasn't faded in its quality. And It's a big, going against everything we just said, big, juicy, classic New England style IPA. And they've done it again.
Yeah.
And that, to me, just to bring me out my boredom stupor of that style of beer sometimes is enough to make me go, fuck yeah, this is a brewery. And they've done it across the board on a bunch of that style as well. But there's one beer in particular, which is actually going to be in my beer of the year.
Very nice. Well, I mean, let's move on because I mean, I've just finished that Overtone. Like I say, that's going to be in with a shout when we do a quick appraisal at the end.
Overturn, what you doing, man? More? We've barely
Yeah.
seen this year.
So next up, I mean, this is one from you, Paul. I don't recognise this.
Well, you might recognise it, and people at home might recognise it. This is 3x3. So 3x3 is a collab, and I guarantee that. Oh, they are. Yeah. So it's a collab between 9 breweries
Fuck man, that's a lot.
in the UK and the US. And as far as I can tell, there's been different variations between different breweries of this beer.
Yeah.
We've tried one this year.
Have we?
Well, I certainly have, and it's been in our local. And that was
Is this the Verdant one?
It's Verdant and Omnipollo we had,
Yeah.
I think. But this one is from Deep Fried Beers, and I think Free Folk, I want to say as well, but I could be wrong on that.
Deep Fried Beers is a brewery.
In America, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've not heard of them.
I'll give the spiel. This is the 7th beer in a series, Omnipollo, so they're the cheerleaders,
Yeah.
calls 3x3, a creative union between new and long-time friends, all top minds and people we admire. Omnipollo, mentioned. Great Divide, who I don't know anything about Great Divide. Verdant, heard of them. Bellwoods, Free Folk, and Mesarem, who, again,
So I mean,
this is the third mention of Mesarem tonight. But this is the deep fried version.
This is big. This is going to be huge. Well, let me tell you about my third beer of the year, and I'm putting this one as the Dark Mild by Sarah Hughes. So Sarah Hughes is a local brew pub to us, local brewery, the Beacon Hotel in Sedgley, and honestly, it's a 6% Dark Mild. You get it on cask, and it's absolutely insane. It's just so good.
Well, it's more than a local brew pub. It's
An institution.
an institution. It's been around for, I think, I want to say, if certainly not the early 1900s, it's like the 1800s.
It's been around a long time.
I mean, they've even got outdoor toilets still.
It's so good.
But, that's just the Black Country. And it's probably the best cask beer in the country, depending on what time of year you drink it.
Yeah, I remember I had it recently at the Hot Vault. It was back about September time, so it was autumn. It was nights were drawing in.
I'm going to just do a bit. What are you doing? I'm going to do a little bit of research on it because I think it's older than we think it is.
Okay, let's go. So I'm going to take you back to September. Like I say, the nights were drawing in, and the Hot Vault whacked it on cask 3, and I had one, and then I was like, "Oh, you dirty fucker! I'm going to have another one of those." And then I ended up being about 6 in, and I was like, "I'm not stopping.
Just carry on.
I'm going to keep going." But I didn't. I went home because it was Sunday, and I was drunk. So
Something like it.
6% Dark Milds
On a
will
Sunday.
do that to you. But no, it was absolutely phenomenal, and I just loved it. So good, and it's just one of those. I suppose it's a lesser talked about style. No one really mentions milds that much, and
No.
not so much a dark mild as well, a stronger one.
Yeah, and especially ruby as well. I mean, it's a very specific
dark red, isn't
take on it.
It's
It is
so good. If you haven't had a chance to have it, get yourself over to the West Midlands, go to the Beacon Hotel, and have it there.
Most people, certainly most brewers, have heard of Bathams, and they come down specifically for the Bathams. But Sarah Hughes is slept on. It's as good as, if not sometimes better, the Bathams.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to have a quick sniff of this 9x9, 3x3.
3x3, 9x9.
I know, Max. That's really good.
It smells incredibly American. They've got the sweet stuff going on. Oh, by the way, this is Citra Incognito. It's definitely got some of those high supercharged juice liquids in there.
Some keef in it, that.
Simcoe, Freestyle Nelson again, and Bliss Project. You can tell It's almost like that kind of high
Pure saturation of flavour.
saturated, kind of hyped up
There's
hop juice, which is fantastic.
there
That
is
is
so much
brilliant.
hop character in that.
Yeah.
It's so
Resin.
unapologetically bold and New England in its flavour. It's like just tons of punchy
They've just gone for the sheer
mango.
chewiness, haven't they? There.
Yeah. Mango, like bitter orange. This reminds me, again, I'm going to give this beer a shout out. Reminds me a little bit of Ziggy Stardog.
Nice. Yeah, good. The weirdly, the Verdun version I drank a few weeks back, and you could tell it was an Omnipollo creation because it was a bit creamy
Yeah.
and lactosey, and then it was undeniably Verdun yeast in there.
Yeah, you could just...
This, I'd be interested to see if these two beers even remotely resemble each other. If you put them,
Yeah.
and all the other brewers doing their version of it. My bet is that it isn't at all.
No, yeah. I
They've
think
probably
that
just got a
verdant
very
yeast
simple
is,
recipe.
Yeah, the verdant yeast is going to make a lot of difference,
Yeah.
I think, in that.
Yeah,
Presumably. I don't know.
but this is
What? Belter.
belter. It's making me.
Yeah, no, that's really good. I'm really enjoying that. I would say that's also a contender. I'm not sure which of the two dippers I prefer yet, but this has got something about it. A bit of je ne sais quoi.
I mean, Free
While
Folk.
speaking French.
Free Folk are a brewery I don't know too much about. I've had one or two of their beers.
Aren't the free folk those ones in Game of Thrones that live like up there beyond the wall?
I think.
Yeah.
Aren't they the wildlings? I mean, they might call themselves the Free Folk as well.
I don't know. Weren't they all massacred in a genocide?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I went dark on that.
No,
let's move on.
that's not how Game of Thrones works.
Okay. Well, I went big again.
Shall we have a look at things from our Patreons? See if there's anything worth talking about. Let's have a look. We've got some beers of the year from a couple of our Patreons here. Seabass.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
So, young Seabass, who isn't a real fish. I think we've established this
I think
once or twice.
I know his real name. I just don't want to say it because I don't know if that's part of like the...
GDPR.
Well, it's also British GDPR and would fine us like 10% of our earnings, which isn't a lot.
We'll call him.
Fine.
We'll call him. No, we won't say that. No, I'm not going to say that. There's no say anything.
Just tell us his beers.
Okay, right. So his beers. Seabass, hi. A few contenders of the beer of the year for him are. I don't know these. Oh, yes, I do. Metamorph by Dark Element.
Dark Element Brew,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, we know them. Knights of Ren by Tartarus and our friends, Emperors.
Oh, yes, Damien.
I agree with this. Greens, which is a Beak and Other Half collab.
Nice, okay.
Across the Atlantic, holding.
You just love America so much. Just go fucking marry it.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit gutted I forgot to put this in my beer of the year as well. I agree. Double Oregon Sunset Trail by Elusive.
Yeah. Next year will be the year that we grab Andy Parker. I'm sure of it. I can feel it in my calves, which are at the moment really fucking tight because I was at the gym. I was on that machine. Not that machine. That thing that presses down on your shoulders. And like when you take your top off later on, you just see like that horrible mark just like burned into your shoulders. Have you ever done that?
Right.
Calf raise machine, I think, is the word somewhere.
You're at that brothel again where you're on Broad Street.
No. I do have a funny strip club story though.
His name is Edmund. He's not a machine. He'll keep pushing until you tell him the safe word.
Do you want my funny strip club story?
Is it the one you've already told me?
It's got a twist.
Keep that to the end.
Okay.
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Now I want to know, but let's keep things moving, right? So yeah, thanks, Seabass. Dark Element, great. Emperors and Tartarus, brilliant. Big Other Half, and Elusive, I think, might become my favourite brewery next year because I just keep drinking them. Oregon Trail I've had more times this year than any other craft beer, I think. I'd just go to the shop to buy Oregon Trail. I think it's sensational.
Good. You need to also tell me what your beer of the year is.
Well,
I think.
Well, in no particular order, because you've said that. I've also got on my list Well, it's Sarah Hughes.
Have you got it as well?
Ruby Mild.
High five,
five.
uncle, brother.
So, don't need to say anything else on that, really.
No.
Other than when you were talking about it, I just wanted to quickly check on Sarah Hughes, right? Just because it's an old brew. I don't think they've changed it at all. It's now 105 years old, that beer.
Holy hell! So
1921.
Nice.
So yeah, it's they brewed the original recipe until 1951, and that was Sarah Hughes herself brewed it, and then the family revived it, and in 1987 they brought it all back, and they'd done the pub up again. The pub had been around since the 1850s, so it's a great boozer. It's barely changed.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I remember it in 1945.
Yeah, you were there. You were there at the beginning, weren't you?
Yeah. So in the early days.
But it's even got a crotch hatch.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and I remember Sarah Hughes, and she had cracking tits.
Not really, Chris, because if you remember, obviously you've drank a lot since 1945, but she was called Old Vinegar Titties.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And famously,
but I mean, there has to be someone out there for everyone. And anyway.
That's going out. All right. Don't Ruby Mild, pint of in that pub is fantastic, but they've also started moving it out to further afield. Mark from the Hop Vault used to work at the Beacon.
He did,
which is the brew pub. So nice little twist in the tail there for him.
Circular story. The snake eating its tail.
The snake, kind of that. And
Aurora Boss.
And it travelled fucking brilliantly. And do you know what? In a world of hazy, hoppy, strong beers, it's nice to have something that isn't hazy and hoppy, but is still strong, and you can pint it.
I think that's a good contender. As you've got it, I've got it. That's a good contender for the Channels Beer of the Year.
And like most best beers, it's really inclusive. Like you can't get on unless you live really close to it. So, so fuck everyone who can't get there.
Well, I mean, it is there. Just maybe people need to embrace and just go on this whole like Luke Aldersley.
These are like people who live next door to Treehouse. Must feel like don't know, you just go there all the time.
Don't know what you're on about. Okay, question for you then. What's the best video that we've never made yet? Because, I mean, we do have a few ideas that we talk about or have talked about, and they're like, that's amazing, we've got to do that, and then we just never do it. And whether that's because of money, time, people, space,
Grippers. The boring answer is we haven't done our road trip yet.
Yeah,
and that could be
road trip.
The European one is the obvious one, but all the places you want to go to, generic, pick it, let's go. That's the proper answer. But in the spirit of this nonsense, I'd like to do a beer tasting video in 0G.
0G.
Yeah, so in the back of like a fighter plane.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Well,
you know how.
That's very Mr. Beast.
In the 80s and the early 90s, where they used to do things like, there's a Boy Scout on a roller coaster, and they try and eat something.
Yeah,
and
it just goes everywhere.
It was always a Boy Scout.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but yeah,
it always was.
I remember seeing videos of people having a milkshake on a
that kind of thing. But they used to do it in the 80s and 90s on like Blue Peter or something before everyone had a camera.
Or they ship him off to fight the war.
And repeated the same old shit that people have been doing since the 80s.
Yeah. Well, the snake eating its tail.
Snake eating its tail.
Again.
I'd like to do that, but in a Harrier jump jet. I'd like to drink a smoothie sour in the back of a fighter plane going at Mach.
Let's make this happen.
I want to say...
Let's do it.
If I say Mach 3... Is that a real thing? Or is that just a razor blade? Yeah, okay.
It exists.
But is it like a good speed Mach 3? Is it? Was it like being surpassed now? I feel like...
Oh, there's bigger Macs now. Yeah, there is bigger Macs.
Where would I buy such a big
Yeah.
Big Mac? This video is sponsored by McDonald's. Segue. That's how you do it, kids. If that hasn't got our big sponsorship with McDonald's or any other company like that, I think our sexual predator episode last week probably would have got it. So keep your options open.
Nailed
kids.
it.
Nailed it. Yep. This is how you do it.
For me, I would say it's the whiskey and beer pairing video that we still haven't
That just sounds like fucking
because
insanity.
it sounds absolutely mental. The script's written, the whiskey and the beers are kind of paired. It's just that we haven't managed to pluck up the courage to get to the hot vault for 10 o'clock on a Saturday or a Sunday morning to film and drink it.
That also worries me. Like your insistence is it's like it's on a morning. It's like
Well, it's because we need to go there for the whiskies, and it needs to be while it's closed.
yeah.
So it needs to be before 12.
Well, it's before or after. It's, yeah. It's not likely.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
2026 is coming.
Yeah. 2026, we do that and get divorced, both of us at the same time.
Inshallah.
Snake in his tail.
I'm strangely feeling quite sober.
Bullshit.
Yeah. It could be that massive burrito that you made for me earlier there.
Yes.
That was delicious. Well done, Paul.
Thank you very much.
And props to your wife for frying the chicken.
I do like wrapping food in other foods.
Yeah, we're rolling. So presumably that ad break didn't take 15 minutes.
No.
This took 15 minutes to get the bottle like wax seals.
That wasn't just wax. It was like some kind of it was. Oh god, that's about 12 inches thick. That wax. It's ridiculous.
They line. That's the walls of Fort Knox.
Like great redwoods have took less time to chop down than it
have
took us to
actually,
get
yeah.
into there. It was ridiculous.
That
But
is
anyway, we're in.
just science. But yeah, so we've got our
What are we
next
drinking?
Challenger beer, which is from Messorem or Messorem.
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 What's your favourite dinosaur?
That's the way they pronounced it.
Really?
Actually.
Have we been
Sorry.
saying it wrong all this time?
Yep. So I was,
And you're just now saying it.
yeah, I didn't want to correct you. I was waiting for you to just take the piss out of me saying it correct
Right.
before I told you that it was the correct way to say it.
Okay.
So, yeah. I don't know what this is called. It's written in French, and I don't know what's in it. It's also written in
But
French.
this is a collaboration with Hudson Valley and another brewery I don't know, Oberkrieg. They ring a bell with you?
No.
Nope. But they might be Canadian.
Or, yeah, a Canadian or American.
Well, Hudson Valley are
I
American.
don't know. Let's get into it.
Before we do, this is 11.9.
Fuck yeah.
And this could, well, it's got one of those above the E's. So it's a Labora. Oh, a Labora A3.
Cool. I'll look that up on Untapped right now while it's still some...
So, but it's 11.9. It's barrel aged in some barrel because I'm smelling the booze here.
Labora 3. I found it.
Jesus!
No, that says it's IPA. It's not that one.
Drink that, smell.
That's some whiskey barrel aged shit going on.
Oh, I did just.
What does it say?
Don't think it's. I can't read it. It's so small.
Assemblage de stout barrique and fit de Knob Creek.
Oh, Knob Creek. Okay.
What's Knob Creek?
It's a bourbon, isn't it? Knob Creek. We've got some in there, in fact.
Pendant 32 mois double mash Woodford Reserve Pendant.
But that also
Pendant's going to be
so
cask, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bourbon barrel aged.
37 mois single mash. Heaven Hill Pendant 30 mois double mash. 1816 rye whiskey Pendant 10 mois double mash. I don't know.
Have you had a stroke?
Fucking hell.
Don't drink all of it.
Pour in this mother. Oh, this is my Emperor's glass.
We just
Realised.
agreed before we're going to do this just to pour a tiny little amount to see what it's like. And you've
I
just,
think you're going to want a little bit more than that, my friend. This is thick.
that is just booze upon booze.
That's big chocolate. It's like big chocolatey whiskey.
I mean,
That's what I'm getting from that.
The chocolate's clearly there, but it's so overwhelmingly boozy at the moment. I'm just waiting for that to subside a little.
Chin old boy.
Ginger, old boy. What? Right.
Oh, daddy. Okay. So,
What are you getting? Apart from pissed.
licorice,
Yes. A little bit, yeah. Tobacco.
tobacco. Yeah, that's fair. Strangely, the barrel seems to be a lot on the nose. I'm
getting a lot of that on the palate.
you know,
Yeah, absolutely, man. You Jack?
Cherry or Black Forest Gatto?
I don't know. No, I think that was for that voice that just started.
Actually-
That's our podcast going.
Actually, there's some kind of marzipan nonsense going on if you have a good.
Actually,
good
now you've said that.
Cherry's not like Bakewell thing going on here. Frangipan maybe.
I think Black Forest Gatto is actually a good shout.
That's a good shout. There's definitely cherry. Got that. Yeah, a bit of Bakewell. Oh, that's just good. Oh, that's complex. That's going to be one of those
It
beers
is.
where you're going to keep getting more stuff every time you drink.
I don't love it.
Do you not love it? Well,
It's the I think no he's said Black Forest Gatto. I'm like, yeah, there's actually a bit of cherry in there.
Oh no,
And I don't love it.
being placebo, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know.
But this
Body wise, it's fantastic.
this is the
Ronk,
this is the
fantastic.
usual problem I get with barrel aged stouts for my taste personally, and I know a lot of people love them. The overwhelming nature of this is not why I like drinking beer. Do you know what I mean? It's if I'm drinking whiskey or bourbon, very small amount. It's just you're going for the mouthfeel, you're going for the big nose ronk, and you're going for the burn, right? If I have to drink more than that small amount of this type of beer, I start to feel it almost instantly. Like it's almost too much for my palate sometimes. I don't know like this then.
Clutching your pearls.
Oh God,
It's too much for me.
oh God, Chris, I just can't do it.
Right.
But
So while I try and process this, while
Yeah,
we
I
both
need to
try and
process
process
this,
this,
yeah.
we need to sit through it. I'm going to give you my fourth contender, which is Bright Light, Bright Heat by Chain House and Us.
and we are.
Because I honestly believe that it was a fucking great beer. And it's not... I think it's... A lot of it is expectation. I think I expected that perhaps I wouldn't love it as much as I did because I think you and me both definitely kind of said it's not really a style we care that much about.
Yeah.
Or I've even had many beers where we're like, this is really good. I was really nervous. I mean, the three of us were there when we had the first taste of it. I was really nervous because I was like, fuck, we've got to do this in front of camera and I don't know whether I really am going to have...
And Cameron don't like keg beers.
No, exactly. Camera were there. But honestly, it was an absolute banger. It was. And it's this thing, like it's the curse, but also the blessing of like not doing small pack. The fact that Chain House weren't able to can it. We just had 2 kegs because on the negative side, you don't get to enjoy it after the event or whatever. And indeed, like, when Johnny and Brad were doing their tasting event afterwards, they didn't have a can where they could like do a comparison or whatever.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, there's just something fantastic about that one and done nature of it, which is, let's be honest, the epitome of craft beer. And I think it also just cements it as being like, it's one of those, it's like having a one night stand with someone, never getting their name.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I don't have the number, but they were fucking amazing and I want to do that again.
Yeah. Or
That's my appraisal.
or the Gold album by Wu-Tang.
Or that, yeah. So, I think that's
Or that,
why
or
I'm
that
gonna put it on there.
Banksy, or that Banksy photo that
They just went down.
it
through
went
the-
into the shredder.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, really. So I guess what we're saying is we kind of like Banksy and the Wu-Tang.
I think
So,
that's what I said.
excellent.
What's yours?
What was the question?
What's your other beer of the year?
Oh yeah.
You forgot that we're doing this thing.
It is weird. I'm literally my
trying to
brain's
process it, aren't you?
processing this, and that's got to be a good thing. I think it's so complex. This beer. Every time I go back in for more, something else is happening, and my palate's now changing.
It's really good. What I really like about it is
It's almost too grown up for me.
the richness of it. It's really, It's the sort of thing that I've had a lot of stouts lately that just don't have it. And I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but I think it's just that weird, luxurious kind of. There's just something about it at the front, the richness. It's really kind of
And
heavy
the richness keeps growing.
Yeah.
It's not. There's no subsiding. It's like just coating the back of my mouth.
Yeah,
And I'm now thinking this is fucking genius. But I was like you at the start. I was like, oh, it's not for me.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking it's
a
probably is
grower
for me.
for sure.
If me will just grow up a bit and learn to enjoy decent beer. Anyway, my other beer of the year is a beer I mentioned halfway through the year in our 2025 mid-year review, and it's Back to America we go.
Of course it is.
And it's The Spell of the Sorcerer's Skull, Part 2, Quipper. The Quippening.
That's
By
happening.
these might be the greatest brewer of huge hazy IPAs in the world.
Brewhouse.
No, North Park.
Okay.
That beer is a collaboration with Brewhouse.
Yeah.
And Brewhouse are fucking amazing, by the way. But North Park have now done 3 Quippers, which are basically as good as beer gets, and for that stuff. And this one was just again. Do you know when when you first start drinking beer, you think, okay, I understand bitterness, and I think I understand what hops are. I think I understand what aroma should be, and you kind of get into it a little bit from a nerdy perspective, and you go, well, but I just don't really know how these things go together. And then you have that beer where everything's there, and you just go, out it. That's beer.
That's the baba.
I don't think beer can be any more beer than that beer for that style,
So that for you, that is that beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking sensational. And if I ever got the opportunity to drink that and the Quipper from North Park had in 2025, which I also put in my top 5 beers of the year, again, side to side, I think I'd lose my shit. You'd love it.
I would.
I'm going to get you some North Park and we'll drink it together because
Sounds
you've
good.
not experienced it yet. And it has to be a Quipper.
Sounds good. Right, I'm going to give a little bit of Patreon love. So we've got Greg Ward, the Beer Bandit. He said, "Hey guys, I've just discovered your content and really enjoying your interviews, which is
Stop it,
a
Greg.
great balance of
Greg.
interesting information without going too nerdy. That's our USP."
Enthusiastic, don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Like puppy dogs. I look forward to exploring more and keeping up to date with what you guys produce. Lovely, thank you. My favourite beers this year, Out of Order Ground Grunt Goodies by Raw Brewing.
Ooh, raw, yes.
A crazy fruited sour from America that had such a dark cream colour.
Raw are one of those breweries who could make that beer style, which I don't particularly like, but do it so well, they'll go, fuck it, that's great.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Like Bar, they exist.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Vault City's 7 Years Sour and Mama Boy
Oh, God,
By
Greg's
Clag.
got a style.
by Clag, worthy of a shout. So, yeah, it is into his big sours. Welcome, Greg, Beer Bandit.
Yep. Thanks, Greg. By the way, I've got a Clag beer in there, which I'm keeping for a special occasion,
Lovely.
and I can't wait.
Nice.
And it's not tonight before you get excited, boys.
Aw. He said,
with you, though.
he said, as far as ideas for content, I've always liked the travelling beer content, which I often try to replicate. But honestly, really enjoying the interviews, very refreshing.
Oh, thanks, man.
So, yeah, I mean, to come back on that, I would say we still haven't, as you alluded to earlier, we still haven't done that travelling road trip content yet, which we kind of
started doing that,
about.
though, didn't we? That's how we got not roving, but we went further afield to breweries and stuff. But then we just life gets in the way, and we just haven't done it enough.
So, this question, Paul, is
That's fucking mental.
it's mad, isn't it?
God, it's like just mainlining whiskey is great.
If Planet Beer TV was a beer style,
Right.
what beer style would we be? That's a tricky one. But I think there's the foundations there that we can build upon to try and eliminate this, excluding the fact that pretty much outside of the channel we only drink lager.
That's wholesome. That's
yeah,
normal.
it's standard for the industry,
Standard.
isn't it?
So we're an underdog beer tube channel. Punches above its weight.
Yeah, I'd say we're underrated.
Very underrated. Very underrated. We are, I guess, we almost come across like an established channel, but we've only been around for 3 years and no one watches us.
Yeah.
But we're technically competent. Our stuff's really good, high quality. I think we've got a good cross section of audience, mainly, I guess, sort of hipster, maybe Gen X to millennial watchers,
I mean, yeah, almost all exclusively male. Yeah.
all exclusive male, but we get some young
So-
people
so-
dipping in.
So, what beer style is underrated, brilliant, punches above its weight?
Brilliant. We get there
I
right.
just thought I'd throw that in.
Just throw that in.
I don't know where that came from.
Genius. Your words, not mine.
Punches above its weight and appeals to hipsters, but also people that aren't hipsters, just the older generation as well. There must be a beer style that kind of encapsulates that. I'm playing harmonica. Well, not harmonica, accordion.
What's making a comeback?
Mild? Mild? Are we mild?
You are. Fucking richer. Let's go with fuck it, Ruby Mild, because we both said
Yeah,
Sarah
okay.
Hughes.
Yeah. Ruby Mild. There you go. That's what the Planet Beer
But
TV
look,
channel would be.
mild, standard mild to Ruby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's good. Yeah. And also, as a beer style, it's quite grounded in the location that we live in.
And you can only consume so much of it before you feel sick.
That's yeah, it's definitely us. Fuck me.
Fuck. So, my little chickadee. Right. I've got a couple here.
Oh, you've got a couple of questions. Well, we've still got 2 beers, so
Right. Let's keep it festive.
okay. Yeah, good.
This beer, which you're drinking here,
Yep.
right? If this beer was a character from a Christmas film, who would it be, and what scene would they ruin?
What the? I mean, that is multi-layered. It's a multi-layered question for a multi-layered beer, so I'll give that.
Don't blame me, mate. Blame the robots.
I think it could be. I mean, is it?
I'd struggle with this because I can't think of any Christmas films apart from Home Alone. And if you say Die Hard, you fuckers, I would have come around the house and do you.
Is Die Hard not a Christmas film?
Is
for
it
you?
Boat?
What? Is it Boat?
Oh, hang on. I've gone very Black Country. Is it Boat means? No, it's not.
You do the Black Country. I'll do the Gen Alpha.
Is it Boat is, yeah, Jack's nodding. He knows what it means.
Is it Boat? I've never heard that before.
Is it Boat? It just means, is it Eckers?
Fair enough.
For all our Yorkshire people. For anyone south of Oxford, you'll never know what we're talking about.
Fair enough, yeah.
Is it Heck?
Is it Eckers like
You got to Bristol. Lovely.
Lush?
No.
Right. Christmas films. Well, I can name a few Christmas films like Elf,
Never seen it.
The Muppets.
Seen that.
Um,
Debbie Does Santa.
I don't know.
I love the fact that people of a certain generation still use Debbie Does as as like soft,
Debbie Does Santa.
soft erotica.
Home Alone 2. Home Alone 3.
Trump Takes Manhattan. Is that what it's called?
Honestly, I don't know why I can't think on it. I suppose you say It's a Wonderful Life, which I've never seen.
Have you not?
No. I don't watch anything in black and white.
Yeah.
I just refuse, except for American History X.
Yes, but that's because you're a racist and a fascist
Oh, God, we're going
and a sexual deviant.
And a sexual deviant.
Happy
Jesus Christ.
Christmas.
Why don't we just say he's this beer is Uncle Buck?
Nice. Well, that's a Christmas film.
No, it's not. Oh, I didn't mean Uncle Buck. I meant to say John Candy. It's John Candy.
John Candy is not a Christmas film.
John Candy in the back of that van.
Ah, okay.
Where he's talking to Kevin's mom.
Yep.
and he's annoying her with his clarinet.
From Home Alone.
Yeah, from Home Alone. That's what this beer is.
But how would you ruin it? That was a question.
God, I don't know. That's such a... I don't know.
That was by far the shittest bit of improv I've ever seen him as he smashes back the last bit of 11.9% beer.
Right then, Paul, it's time for beer number 5. Oh, yeah, 5, 6, I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Chris is losing the...
No, it's because that's there. That shouldn't be there.
He's losing his mind because he said the immortal words about... What? About
15
half an hour
minutes
ago? He said, I felt bad sober.
What's that?
What he actually meant was, I feel quite pissed.
It's funny how life catches up with you really quick.
All right, Ferris. Right, let's pour something slightly different.
Also local-ish.
Now, can we... I don't know, we can class this as a craft brewery, can't we? Because they're not massively distributed.
I don't know.
I think they're still brewed only from their brew house.
Are we talking about Titanic Brewery up in Stoke?
Titanic in Stoke. Now,
It's Stoke, isn't it?
I don't know the range. It is Stoke, yeah. It's Stoke-on-Trent. I'm not sure the range of Titanic when it comes to pub distribution because they used to be omnipresent around our neck of the woods. I think they've kind of maybe not been so prominent over the past couple of years as a lot of breweries aren't. So I think they're quite famous up north. I've definitely seen them down in Brighton.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if that was
Just
just
because Titanic's Plum Porter is one of one of probably the best beers in the world.
I think
If you catch it right.
if you catch a cask version of Plum Porter at the right time in the right pub in the right weather,
Yeah.
it might be one of the best drinks you'll ever have in your entire life.
Yep. It's very Sarah Hughes, Dark Ruby Mild in that respect.
Well, because it's so specifically that beer. It's not like it's a riff on. Obviously, it's a porter, but you can't get any other cask beers.
Put
that
my
take,
plums in it.
yeah, like teabag that porter.
Oh dear.
But it is that, and they originated that kind of almost like obviously fruited cask version of a specific beer, and it unmistakably that. So we've gone this year. By the way, I've tried most Titanic beers over my life because we live quite close, and as I say, they're quite omnipresent. But outside of Plum Porter, maybe their white beer. There isn't too much stuff you get in the pubs usually. So we're now drinking their cherry porter. This is the Grand Reserve.
Grand Reserve, and it's amaretto infused.
Amaretto infused. So
Gosh.
we might get a lot of Bakewell.
Right. I mean, there's something. They release this around Christmas, don't they?
Yeah. The Reserve series typically comes out at Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But I thought this
at it, yeah.
might make a nice little change for all the new kids on the block.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And now, the Cherry Reserve is not a new beer by any stretch, but I've never tried it. You've never tried it.
What's the strength?
Jack's making noises on the camera like he's about to shit his pants.
So 6.5%.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
See, now this is a thing, as we've spoke about on the last podcast.
Oh, that smells good.
As I mentioned just about that Messoran beer, I don't like cherry in beer.
Okay.
So the test of this one is, can
Can
it break the siege?
Well, can you? I know it's hard because I do this a lot. Can you try it with an open mind, considering you don't like cherry? Okay.
I want to like it. I can smell cherry on the off. It tastes like amaretto. Tastes like I'm drinking Di Serrano.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah. Which I'm not sure that I love. But
It doesn't taste particularly strong. I mean, a well-rounded beer. It actually tastes quite weak.
it doesn't taste 6.5%. Tastes quite, yeah.
6.5% porters to me are almost they almost by default taste a bit wet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't have the body of a stout.
And I know that's typically what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be quite sessionable for their strength, and they're not meant to be overpowering with adjuncts or anything like that. But this is overpowering with an adjunct, but it's mainly on the sweetness.
Yeah. So this is just saying that it wants to go down rich, fruity cherry notes. But
It's-
then obviously,
It's quaffable.
yeah, it's certainly a beer.
I think this is one of those things, right? If you're drinking this beer on a podcast specifically designed to be drinking interesting craft beers from around the world, it's probably not going to stack up.
Big stupid bastard.
You walk into a pub in, I don't know, some arse end of the Black Country, and it's raining outside, and you walk in, a bunch of people there, they've got the dogs in there, and they're all chatting and laughing, the fire's on, and you walk up and go, what have you got that's going to, warm me up a little bit and give me a little bit of a, spring in my step? And I go, well, I've got a pint of this Titanic cherry porter. And you go,
Young man, you've sold me the dream. Just
I will
don't
have
even,
it. And you know what? You'll sit there and you'll probably go, that what a magnificent beer this is.
Yeah, you've just sold me the dream. You know what? I think, do you know what one of the things that's kind of bothering me about that? Carbonation.
Yeah.
If that was casked, I'd be all over it.
It kind of doesn't. The bottle's really cool. It
It is cool, yeah. But, I mean, who's going to need this, really? This little Grolsch top.
Well, hang on. Well, Gross didn't invent that, did they? This was invented by Bros, the boy band.
That's yeah.
And that's how the Goss Brothers made most of their money, selling these tops to. That's a niche joke for people over the age of fucking 40. So. The bottle betrays it a little bit because you feel like you're going to get something pretty special there, don't you? But it's fine. It's nice. It's not going to bother my top 100. You know what? Walk into a pub, have a pint of that. And, after a long walk and you're cold and wet, and there's a werewolf outside.
Yeah,
and Rick Mail's playing chess.
I'll tell you what.
And that guy used to wrestle. He used to do the Tetley Teabag adverts. Goes, stick to the. I can't do the accent. I nearly did a weird accent.
Stick to the roads.
Yeah, and you go, Bayek. That's a good pint. That.
T-bar gum.
Yeah.
Tell you what is going to bother my top 100, and in fact my top 5 or 6 for this year. It's a beer called If I Only Had a Hammer, which is a barrel-aged Russian... I don't know if it's barrel-aged, actually. Russian Imperial Stout, 10% from Pomona Island. It was the 2024 version, but it was released this year.
Talk me through it, because Pomona Island,
I don't know.
as good as Pomona Island have been over the past few years to sort of cement the UK's craft beer credentials, I think they fell off a little bit. In fact, if anything, when I used to see a Pomona Island hoppy beer of some description on, 3-4 years ago, I go, probably going to be good. Now I tend to not go for it when I see them.
So
Am I doing them wrong?
I mean,
Chris?
girl, don't even girl.
Don't even girl.
Yeah, that's fair. And I think we did have a beer on the channel fairly recently. It was the European one, European drink off, where their beer, the
Didn't cover itself in glory. did it?
double dry hop type beer didn't cover itself in glory. But then after that, we went to Welcome to the Neighbourhood, where we,
That's true.
where I said that my beer of the festival was actually
That's true. I
a
forgot
dipper
about that.
from Pomona Island, because it was just great.
That's true.
And also, I would say that Pomona Island stouts are some of the best stouts out there.
Concur.
Yeah.
I am
Please.
talking about their hobby stuff, but yes. Is this where they're still thriving, do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Whenever those big stouts hit the shelves, and they release a lot at the same time, don't they? They release about 7 or 8, and it just really pisses you off because you can't physically buy them all, because that's unreasonable. And If I Only Had a Hammer was one of those that they released, and I had it because everyone was at the bottle share at the Hot Vault, and was kind of picking up like a different one, so we got to try a few. And If I Only Had a Hammer was just
Nailed it.
It was the runaway winner of the bottle share session, and I had it down as a strong, solid 5. Now, because it says 2024, I don't know if that technically counts as beer of the year for this year, because I drank it in 2025. But I'm not.
But it was released in 2025.
I think, or maybe late.
Oh my god, a
2025.
minute. Referee.
I know. Yeah.
What's he doing?
But this is what I was saying to you also earlier this year when we did the mid-year review, I've given not many 5s this year. I've now gone.
You've done
stingy-
so little 5s this year, you've gone to 2024 to find one. Jesus Christ. Talk about gaming the system. I don't think you understand what's going on here at all.
Well, how about you? I mean, that's a good point. Well made. Yeah.
Mine is a not unfamiliar friend to this channel. It's Beak, and they did
go.
a dipper this year called Kaleido, and
Yep.
Kaleido was a crush beer, predominantly crush, and I think I want to say Citra and another whose name escapes me, but it was predominantly crush, and crush not really blowing my socks off in 2024.
You famously hate Crush.
Yeah, it's kind of done something this year. I think brewers are finding how to use it a little bit. I don't know if this is I guess as we go into our journey a little bit more as sort of, beer influencers, darling, we'll find out new hops come into fashion. People blitz it, don't really know how to use it, but they want to showcase those hops because they're available. And they go, here's a hop that clearly isn't meant to be the standout hop, and we don't know how to use it, but it's here. And you go, ugh, don't like it. But actually, as brewers start using it in different ways, either as backup hops, aroma hops, bittering hops, or whatever they're going to use it for, or just using it in better balance, you go, okay, now I see what it's bringing to the table as brewers learn to use new tools, right? I think Beak have done that spectacularly this year with a few different hops, but this one in particular knocks my socks off so much. I did what I rarely do, is I went back and bought a load of that beer to keep in the fridge and then tried it later on. Because I never do that. I just go, oh, here's a new beer, try it, drink it, go, great. Oh, I'll remember that for next time if it comes around again. But I didn't. I bought it. And again, as I said before, when a beer stands out for me, it's usually during a massive heavy beer session, usually involving big American breweries who are top of their game, or big European breweries are doing certain things. This just steamrolled a load of the American brewers, and it was fantastic. And we both turned around and went, beer of the year. Patreon alert. Can you, what are you eating?
Cinnamon nuts from Waitrose.
Cinnamon nuts.
Merry Christmas.
I've got no mince pie, so nice.
How'd you get these?
Sweet and crunchy, made to a traditional family recipe in Holland. Lovely.
I said, how did you get these? Clearly they're from Waitrose, I just said, because I was reading the packet, but...
Got them free.
Did you?
Yep.
How did you get that?
I don't know, some kind of... You're a great customer.
They always say that at Waitrose, especially if you are actually a great customer.
Sweet and crunchy. Right, have that. Listen, Patreon alert. This is from Keith. Keith A.
Hey, Keith.
Hey, Keith. Beer of the year for me was Dancing with Her Ghosts by Wonder Beyond. Oh, yeah, Wonder Beyond.
Wonder Beyond. Dead now.
It seems that sadly he has stopped brewing now, so that will be the last beer forever. Oh,
That is a shame, to be fair, because I remember Wonder Beyond closing and then everyone saying, oh my God, they've sold up, they're gone, they've gone forever. But then I think he was brewing over in Belgium or something. But then he also had a warehouse over in like North Wales or Liverpool or something as well. So it was all very murky. And because obviously so much of their beers were like barrel aged and stuff as well, it's still, after they closed, so much of it was still like getting sold again.
yeah.
And I think even as recently as a couple of months ago, I bought a barrel aged Belgian quad, and it was really good.
Nice.
But yeah,
You actually mentioned this on Patreon to Keith, and he said he, as he wanted to be on, stopped brewing IPAs a couple of years ago and was just releasing Imperial barrel aged stuff every few months. But Dan said in his email with the last release that would be probably the last one he ever did. So yeah, there's another one.
that's a shame. I remember
They
speaking.
were really good, weren't they?
Yeah.
Beyond.
He was a wizard at doing some just mad shit with things like styles that shouldn't go together. Like I remember there was way before you had Vault City or Azvex brewing things called Scoop. he brewed a beer called Scoop that was like an imperial IPA that was also mint chocolate chip.
I remember.
And it was just
You've
mental.
mentioned this a few times.
Yeah.
It's like one of your gateway weird beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you expect to see that stuff in a stout. You don't expect that in a double IPA. But you did it. So that is a shame. But it also ties onto a question that I've got here for you.
Hit me.
Which
With
is
your best shot.
come on, hit me with your best shot. If you could bring one brewery back from the dead, you're a necromancer.
Oh.
You're casting level 42 resurrect on breweries somewhere.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm trying to D&D this.
Yeah. Have you ever played D&D? Do
I've played a Warhammer version.
you understand the basics?
No.
No. I did watch a whole video the other week on the lore of Warhammer 40,000.
I think I can see Jack, our podcast guy, wanking himself to death over there. In fact, you need to move on from this.
It was
before he
the
starts
most
talking.
shit thing I've ever seen in mind. Literally, I cancelled YouTube.
What were you watching that?
It just came on. I don't know.
It just came on.
It was like-
the algorithm doesn't just do this to you, man. The algorithm knows.
Okay.
There's always a bigger bit to the story than that.
I was searching how old is the oldest porn actress, and it came up with, and I went 40,000.
Oh, this just does not check out. I'm not having this.
Is the Warhammer an actual dildo?
Jesus Christ! I mean, if there was a sex toy, yeah, I can see you researching the sex toy Warhammer. I think that does check out.
Leaving my algorithm wide open for Warhammer.
And then you get spiked with 40k, and then suddenly you're cancelling your YouTube Premium.
Before I know it, Henry Cavill's all up in my...
Yeah, he's
shit.
into it, isn't he?
Apparently, yeah.
He's big into it.
Have you seen Henry? I'm desperately trying to pad. I'm trying
Yeah.
to do it.
So-
Have you seen Henry Cavill next to his brothers?
No, do they look the
Because
same?
they're all no. It's like he won the genetic lottery there.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, oh god, yeah. They all look like fucking hooray Henrys, but like the wrong sort. They're like,
Like weasels.
yeah.
Well, I mean, at least he did.
Boris Johnson would have come out looking pretty good compared to a lot of them.
Fucking hell! I mean,
Yeah.
that's an image. Well, at least he did the best that he possibly could with it. So what's going on right now is Paul is trying to wrestle with our final beer of the night, and it's a wax top,
My
as
gosh.
was the Masorum, but this one is from Track.
This one isn't as bad as the Masorum, by the way.
The one reason why we had this actually, so I've signed up for the Track Lunar series,
Yeah.
which is a subscription service where they send you a box every 3 months, something like that. And it's based around the centerpiece of the Lunar Imperial Stout.
Yep. I mean, well, nearly.
Nice. So what we've got here is Lunar 5, and I've got 5, 6, and 7 at home.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I bought 5 out is because, I mean, it's obviously the first one that I had, so it makes sense to get rid of that one first. But also because when I was looking back at the comments on our mid-year beer review, one of our good subscribers, Jakob Vaniek, he said, Track's most recent Lunar Stout, Lunar 5, absolutely blew my mind. Easiest 5 out of 5 I've ever given. I still remember it so clearly. Every sip had so many layers of flavour that it would have been impossible to try to describe it with Untapped's character limit, so I didn't even bother trying. That review excited me more than any description of the flavours or anything like that. I'm like,
Did you say Jacob?
come to me, daddy, yeah.
Jacob, those
it's
are the
J-
biggest fighting words I've ever heard. I'm looking forward to finding out whether you're right.
Yeah, Jakub, so I'm going to say Jakob for that.
You go with Jacob. Yeah.
Because why not? So this is a barrel-aged MP with double Biscoffy biscuit and double coffee, and it's only 13.2%. So we've definitely saved the best till last here, I think.
The I don't know why this is outstanding to me, but the bottle cap has got a plastic nipple that goes in the top of it,
It's nice.
hence preserving freshness even more, I should imagine. But this is, yeah, God, this looks amazing. The fact there's oats and biscuits and lactose in here is singing to me. So
I've douched my glass. So let's go.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I need to undouche the cherry Titanic.
Give your glass a good douching.
I'll be honest with you, this is the beer I've been most excited about since I saw it. So,
Easy, mate. Easy. Right. The beers that it could be, I forget, I'm not even going to bother talking about it, because my sixth and final beer I whacked on was Doombar, which, to be honest, I still stand by that 5, because I told you before, I was at that restaurant in Padstow, or in Rock, rather. It was a really nice restaurant. It was the freshest pot of Doombar I've probably ever had, and everything about that situation was nice. I was away with the wife and child, and it was just beautiful. First night of the holiday, and I was like, yes. And I think I still have a soft spot for Doombar because it was the bitter that got me into.
It's not a 5-star beer, though, is it?
It is to me.
Mind you, the question wasn't what are your 5-star beers. It's what beers
of
are
the
the year. Yeah.
I know,
So,
you know, that's
I mean,
still up there.
obviously you're completely wrong and weird about choosing that.
That's fine. I'm happy to go against the grain. That's what gives us that heady Planet Beer TV character.
But
Or so much my ChatGPT tells me. I know.
Should we have a rank on this bad boy then? So this,
Sorry, yeah, I was
this
just
is,
doing that.
according to one of our patrons, Jakob, one of the best beers, if not the best beer you had.
It smells like
Talking about-
I'm in a fucking coffee shop.
Smells amazing.
I'm just getting heaps and heaps of coffee.
Getting that, but I'm also getting the biscuity thing, which is good. Because
Baristas
I
bumhole.
love OT beers, all styles, to be honest. Except lager.
Right.
Sweet.
It is sweet.
But in that kind of brown sugar sweetness as opposed to cloying sweet.
Fucking amazing. No, I'm not going to be around the bush. That's fucking amazing. You need to give us yours.
I think that's spectacular, by the way.
Something.
I'm just going to digest that a little bit. My sixth beer of the year is quite thematically important because you just said Doombar, which is mental. But I'll let you off because of the place you're in and where you're at the time. Mine's exactly the same, actually. Now, the beer I chose was it was a very good IPA.
Okay.
Not knockout. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it would blow anyone's socks away. That's not even a phrase, is it? Hey, where were you last time you got your socks blown away?
Oh, dogging over Cannock Chase.
Again. It is Christmas.
When in Rome.
And we'd had, just set the story up, right? We'd had, again, me and Hannah were drinking big beers and we drank, I think we'd had like a Cloudwater tipper, a couple of big American beers. I think there was maybe there might have Fidens involved or a Finback or something, I can't remember. But, big, we're talking.
You actually thrusted then as well. For those not watching, Paul gave a good thrust as he said that.
I don't think I did.
You definitely, I saw
Well,
you
it wasn't
gesticulate at me wildly.
I'm a sexy man. Anyway, so yeah, I thrusted and we drank all these beers and then we had nothing left in the fridge. And then I went to the back of the fridge and I found a Bullhouse IPA.
Nice.
It was IPA or a pale ale? Rolling Papers.
Rolling Paper.
That's an IPA, isn't it? It's got to be 6% something, probably.
It's pale.
Anyway, it's a hoppy Bullhouse. So Bullhouse, I don't think they're going to be top anyone's massive brewery list. But they just do some really good
They do.
good IPAs. They're on Bruiser.
Good Northern Islanders.
Northern Islanders, they do some good shit. I was going, it's going to be we've got left, let's have it. But, but I don't want to just sort of regress to a small IPA after be drinking tippers and shit like that. But we had it. And blow me, did it not stand up?
E-bar gum.
E-bar gum Bullhouse. It was amazing. It just had character. It punched. It had loads of bitterness. Just nailed it, and it was actually quite refreshing after some quite cloying big beers.
Yeah.
So I remember going down that's amazing. I want to get a load more of this beer in particular, and certainly a load of Bullhouse. So Bullhouse nailed it, kids. And you know what? I had another can of it not so long after in a different place, and it was still really good.
So as far as I'm aware, Rolling Papers is their core beer as well. It's a core. So if you're over in Northern Ireland,
Yep, Bullhouse, man, good brewery, just doing some really good utilitarian hoppy beers. Knockout.
Right, Paul, we've got one last question, which I think applies to both of us, maybe. I don't know. One beer prediction or hope for 2026?
I think bitterness
Yeah.
is going to come back. It's definitely been a trend with a lot of the brewers we spoke to this year, and I think some of the kind of Vox Pops we did around River Farm Trip as well. Bring back IBUs, bring back bitterness, old school.
Yeah.
And it feels perhaps that the haze trend.
You're going to say the haze apocalypse is upon us then,
I'm
weren't
not
you?
going to say that.
No. You know,
I'm going to say the haze trend is over. The summer of haze.
I think the haze apocalypse is on us is fine to say because we've kind of got a shirt design out of it. So
The haze.
it's like you like this. It's Paul pointing, and it says underneath it, the haze apocalypse.
But again, it's not really fair. Haze is always going to be haze. I'm listening to you. I'm just trying to ignore you.
Always.
The haze thing will be perma. It's always going to be permanent. But the bitterness is going to come back, I think, across all styles of beer, hopefully, and the cloying, fruity hoppiness is probably going to dissipate a little bit. Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope I can see it already in a lot of the core beers we drink.
Yeah. No. That's fair. Yeah.
So-
I think that's.
Ramp up the IBUs, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, you basically just said exactly what I said earlier on in the prediction thing.
Oh, there we go.
You said that.
Oh, we're on agreement then, aren't we?
And we're going to try our best to make that happen. If we can go out there and brew with more brewers.
We're just going to gloss over the fact I said on agreement.
On agreement. I don't care that you said that. I love that you said that. If anything,
I feel quite drunk.
it's suddenly crept up on us, hasn't it? This is sublime, by the way.
Yes.
So I'm not going to make I'm going to make a prediction and a hope. And I'm going to do it related to this channel. And I'm going to say it here.
What is your
Say it
prediction
now.
for 2026, Chris?
Planet Beer TV will do homebrew content. Period. We've said it now. We can't take it back. If we don't brew a beer by ourselves in one of our respective homes before the end of 2026, we will give the Patreons all their money back that they've ever given us, ever. And Paul will sell his house. Is that right?
I mean,
Can we do that?
there's a lot.
Let that happen.
There's a lot to take away there. Mainly the red tape. I mean,
Well, we won't.
if I can get out of this by brewing a beer in my kettle.
I mean, that could be something we could do. Try and brew a beer in a kettle.
Fast forward to November next year. Shit, brew a beer in a kettle. Which
It'd make a
style
great-
of beer brews better in a kettle?
It'd make a great YouTube short. Put it that way.
And I won't have to sell my house.
Oh, yeah, get away with it on a technicality. Fantastic. But no, I think just to kind of look forward to what Planet Beer TV have got planned for next year, I would say we have threatened homebrew for about 2, maybe 3 years now.
It's true. There's no space. It's hard.
We just need to do it. We're gonna make it happen. We are gonna do that. I think you can also expect to see. We need to do an abroad trip. It just needs to happen.
Yeah.
We just need to go and do it.
Okay.
Even if you just go to Belgium and just look around some Belgian bars and go, ooh.
Do you even walk into a Belgian bar and go, they've got this beer and this beer and this beer. Oh,
No.
look, there's a table. and then somehow get like 80,000 subscribers,
Maybe.
and followers.
Maybe. Let's see. Maybe. But what we could do is doorstep some monks.
I mean,
We could doorstep some Trappist monks.
that's basically on my bucket list, as you know.
Yeah, we've got to go and do that. I mean, we could just go there and just say, "Look, Father, I'm not." Do you call monks Father or just monk?
No, I am your father.
Look, monk. listen here, monk. Listen here, monk. We're going to be outside your abbey for as long as it takes every day for you to let us in and show us the goods. We're only here for 3 days. If you could, accommodate that, that would be fantastic. Then we need to get on a flight back from Brussels. But still, we need to get back a bit earlier to drop off the hire car at the airport because it's difficult to get out to this abbey.
It's a lot for a monk to digest, I think.
I don't know. I reckon.
It's been up for a while at that point.
Yeah.
They get about 4:30, don't they?
Drinking his monk beer
Yeah.
away in the background.
Yeah.
But no, I would really love to basically make at least two of those things. At least two of those two things I've just said happen. Basically, make both of those things.
Well, there's two things on my bucket list. One's doorstepping and the other one's monk.
Yeah, okay.
I think you just smash two of those together.
Sorted.
Yeah.
The other thing is we will be doing more collaborations with breweries. We will do that because that's the only way that we're going to get better as home brewers as well.
We have a very great concept for the next one. All we need to do now is
get the date,
get them to agree to do it. But it could be a thing, and it's a great idea for a beer.
Yeah,
and name.
Yeah, don't do
that, girl. Don't even
do it. But yeah, so there's lots of fun stuff. But ultimately, as well, guys, we want to hear from what you guys want, and we just ignore it if we don't like the suggestion.
That's what usually happens.
That's usually what happens. Yeah.
I've had a lovely time.
Yeah, right. Can we work out what the fuck's going on with our top 10, top 12?
I don't think any of these beers here would shake my top 10.
Luna would for me.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I think
Luna makes it in for me.
I think that is a really good beer, but again, I think it feels cloyingly sweet for me.
Too big.
Not even no, that was too big. This is I like sweet stouts, but that almost feels too sweet.
It's sweet, but I think it's balanced out really nicely with the coffee.
Oh, it's really good. Don't get me wrong.
Coffee just really.
That's a high 4 for me, 100%.
It's probably a 4.75.
Yeah, but it's not tickling my top 6.
So I mean, just to reiterate my top, I'm going to go 5 because I'm not really putting Doom Bar on there. Simcoe 25 by Russian River, The Don by Verdant, Dark Ruby Mild by Sarah Hughes, Bright Light Bright Heat by Chainhouse, and If I Only Had a Hammer by Pomona Island, which, to be fair, I've clarified this. It was released in 2024. So I don't know. I don't know what we'd do with that. I don't know what we'd do with that information. It was released in like November or something.
I mean, it's bad form.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Still, it was one of the best beers that I've had in 2025. So
fair enough. I guess I mean,
it wasn't brewed in 2025, but it was
the barrel aged stuff and the bottle aged stuff.
Yeah. So that was mine.
I suppose we said best beers you've had in 2025, so it's fine.
So that's my top 5. Like I said, I'm not including Doom Bar, although honourable mention for it because I love it.
Okay, I'll do top 5 as well. So I've got Circles by Beretta, Sarah Hughes Ruby Mild, Swamp Stacks by Parish, Spell of the Sorcerer's Skull by North Park and Brewos collab, and then we got Kaleido by Beak.
Yeah. So to recap what we drank tonight, it was the Ruaka Pils, which I thought was totally fine. It didn't shake any of those.
No, it didn't hit like the Kills did it. Farm trip.
Kills hits different at farm
keg.
Trip.
Yeah.
Then we had Overtone, which I think could have been kind of pushing it actually. Yeah,
it's good. That was top tier Overtonage.
Yes, I would give that a 4.5.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah. Then we've got your 3x3 by everyone.
Probably the beer for me of the night.
Yeah, maybe. Then we had Masorum, the big Elabor A3, which, cheers. For me, I thought it was great. I thought it was complex. I couldn't love it.
Yeah, I almost feel a bit guilty.
25 quid that was.
Fucking hell. Oh, there goes all our YouTube money. Yeah, there's a lot going on there, and I struggle. I really struggle with complexity of that nature when it comes to big barrel aged beers because I don't know when to drink them, and there's a lot going on. And I don't know. I think I've got I've got a simple palate.
It's great, and it's got a really high untapped rating.
Yeah, no.
It's 4.21 out of 5. But I don't know. I couldn't get past that kind of element of when Jack said the Black Forest Gatto thing and that cherry element, and I just couldn't get past that. There's that bit of high acidity in there, which I was just like, it's kind of wrestling with the luxuriousness of it, which I don't want. I want it to just be itself.
Yeah, I mean, it was layered and it was textured and it had loads of love thrown into it. But
Yeah. No.
again, I'm not the audience.
No. Then they got this boy, which is the Titanic Cherry Porter Reserve. I think we put this one as a bit of a wild card option, thinking maybe, bit of tradition to win over at Christmas.
Let's see what a reserve does. But no, it was lightweight. Didn't do anything for me really. Shame really. Don't let it put you off because on cask, the Titanic plum, cherry, whatever you're going to get, are typically pretty damn good.
Plum's amazing. Definitely do that.
Yeah. But anyway, not in a bottle.
And then finally, we've got the main event, maybe, which was the Luna 5. Now, yeah, like I said before, had this one waiting around. I love it. I'm not going to lie, I do love it, but I still don't think it's quite a 5 for me. And I don't know if that's because of maybe the situation that I'm drinking it in, where we've had all these beers that come before it. It's really tricky. Like, I think if I'd had that as a one-off, and I just thought, I really fancy a big stout tonight, I'm going to pull that out, I think I'd be well chuffed. But because we've just drank all of this beforehand, and I'm kind of in a situation where we're kind of feeling a bit boozed out.
Yeah, and for me, that's got everything I like in a big stout. It's got the sweetness and it's got the chocolatey nature and vanilla that's there. And
the coffee is there in heaps.
Yeah, and all the things I really like in that kind of stout are there. But it's just a little bit too sweet for me. But again, I'm with you. I think we've just drank too much heavy, cloying stuff tonight. Take that. Take all that out of the equation, start again with a fresh palate and try it. I'd love to know what that's like. Easy 5, as Jacob Patreon said. Perhaps not for me, but it's high. It's clearly brilliant, but I don't think I'm in the headspace to enjoy it.
No, that's true. So I don't think there's really anything that would be pushing our tops there.
There is one beer we have had tonight, and
it's really good.
No, actually, not on camera. There's one beer we've had tonight which is troubling my top 5.
Go on.
Which is the few beers we've had before we started filming.
Budvar.
Which is some little stubbies of Budvar, which I'm going to have now.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of need it to go to break up there. Yeah.
And what does that say when, after all this amazing brewery from amazing breweries from around the world, just immaculate brewing for all different styles, I'm just thinking, I can't wait to have a lager just to refresh my palate.
Yeah, get one down, you kid.
Yeah. So maybe that should be in my top 5.
Right, then we've got to do beer of the year then. So we've had our beers of the year.
Yep.
Now we need to have the Planet Beer TV beer of the year. It's time for the announcement, Paul. What are we going to go for? So from the contenders of the ones where we both had them as 5s on our list. I think there was Beretta Circles.
Yep.
There was the Don Tipper.
Yep.
Verdant.
Yep.
And I think we also have Sarah Hughes Dark Ruby Mild.
Well, we both said that independently. I know we both enjoyed it at different times, in different places, and the same places. For me, because of that,
I think we've got to give it.
it's got to be Sarah Hughes Ruby Mild on cask.
Yeah,
Beer of the year.
absolutely. Cask comes back. Boom. Make Cask great again.
And also
There'll be nice festive
a
things
recipe
going
from
right now.
1921.
There you go. With Sarah Hughes, who had cracking tits.
Tracking. By all
I
accounts.
need to stop saying that. Right, I mean, this has been a nice festive little get together, hasn't it?
It's like in alternate universe the Smiths existed and we wrote the lyrics, or you wrote the lyrics. Sarah Hughes and cracking tits. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. Oh, my Sarah Hughes, she's got cracking tits.
It's amazing how your Morrissey is very much like your Louis Theroux,
I mean, they're kind of.
and also very much like your Kermit.
Yeah, it's all there, isn't it?
Now, do Louis Theroux singing "I Wish It Could Be Christmas" every day, and then say goodbye to everyone.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to do you a rendition of I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, and boy, do I really wish it was. Well, I wish it could be Christmas every day, when the kids start singing and the bells begin to play.
Come on, kids.
Come on, kids. Anyway, I'm off to Gaza now to go and do a documentary. Have a great Christmas and a great New Year, and we hope to see you in 2026. It's going to be delicious. Is that the word?
Thanks, Morrissey. It was Louis Theroux. Right, let's go.
Thank you very much, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We love you. See you on the flip side. Mwah.